to know that in between the breakdowns, you can always find the keys. There's no heading for a grave, it's buried way deep down. And I say, okie dokie. Numbers are harmless fun, but they're the aftermath.
So here we are at another incredible milestone. One that came around so quickly that I'm having to include some of my 100k celebrations in my 200k video. But there we go. Now, the most important thing you need to do when you hit a subscriber milestone is to notify YouTube. They have a lot going on, throwing darts to determine who to demonetize and trying to keep the algorithm from becoming sentient, so it's up to you to let them know when you hit a big round number for their records. To do that, you're going to need one of these play buttons. You can get diamond or gold, but for your first, silver is just fine. To make one of these, you're going to need a lot of hard work, plenty of sleepless nights, and most importantly, a whole heap of awesome fans and supporters. I've chosen to represent that abstract concept here with some of the awesome fan art I've received. For flavour, I've added a bunch of stupid props and costumes, some animation, and some puns.
Wow, this YouTube journey sure has been a wild ride. You could say it's been a roller coaster.
But if you can't get any of those, you can substitute everything for Fortnite gameplay. But the rise on your sub count may be inconsistent. It may be massive or nothing at all. Cook for a year under high pressure and you'll end up with one of these. If you can't get one, some people recommend using store-bought views and subscribers, but trust me, that never works out. Now simply pop this in a nicely branded box so the postman knows who it's for, garnish with a sheet of protective foam, and a fancy letter informing the folks at YouTube of your success. Seal it up, and send it off. I've had a lot of fun with this recipe, and I can't wait to see what we cook up next time.
Hello, it's me again with one of my unrehearsed, poorly planned and weirdly lit vlogs. Vlogs. I don't like the word vlog. Vlog. It's a horrible word. Vlogs. Because we just hit 200,000 of you people, which is nuts. And I realised I use the word nuts every time I hit a milestone. 50,000 subscribers, which is nuts. What? I'm running out of ways to explain my excitement over milestones because they keep happening and there's only so many words. I should look up some better ones for next time. But it is nuts. It's crazy. 200,000, that's almost 250,000, which is the first time you can use the word million in a number and not sound crazy. I could say I've got 1/5 subscribers, which is amazing, but it doesn't sound right. 250,000. Wow. I'm not going to use any of this. I'm waffling. I've not even done notes for this one. Normally I at least do notes. So thank you, every single one of you out there, for getting us here. 200,000. And an extra big special thank you to all of my patrons as well. Since the last update video, Patreon is now a thing. So especially to all of you out there who are backing me on Patreon and making this possible, mega thank you to you guys too. There'll be a link to the Patreon at the end of the video and down below if you want to check it out. There's some cool stuff. So yeah, news. I guess this is an update, isn't it? Got one of these now. It's pretty cool. So the first bit of big news I have for you, because there's several bits of big news coming, so be excited. But the first big bit of news is, you'll remember last time I did an update video, I was in a position to take my day job down to a part-time job so I could focus more on the channel, and that's what's been happening ever since January, since the start of this year. I've been working part-time at my day job and part-time at home doing this stuff, but it's been a little tricky because the nature of the part-time work has meant I wouldn't know what days I'd be working until the day before, usually, or at least a couple of days before, but quite often like the day before, which meant it's been very difficult to plan anything and structure my life, which has gotten quite tricky. So I'm excited to say that we're now at a point where I've quit. As of the end of May, YouTube is everything now. It's my entire life and income. So that's crazy, and it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you to all of you, and a huge thank you to the people where I work as well, because they've been incredibly supportive and helpful in the whole process. And they were sad to see me go, but they were incredibly excited to see me succeed as well. So I'm super grateful to them. And it's a shame, really, because as wonderful as they've been, and I do love the folks at my office a whole ton, I was really hoping that one day I'd have an amazing I quit in a blaze of glory type of story. Ooh, that rhymed. To tell. I don't. They were really wonderful about it, and it was all very amicable. So here's what that might have looked like in another universe that's far more exciting. I quit! You can't quit. You're fired. You can't fire me. You're dead. You'll never work in this town again. You'll never breathe in this town again. Release the hounds. Didn't really plan a segue out of that skit, so next bit of news. A lot of you out there have questioned me. Not questioned me. I mean, you have given me questions. Oh, segue questions. The 100k Q&A I said I'd do. It didn't happen, and I'm very sorry for that. I got very busy around that time, around Christmas and stuff, getting Vault number 76, the Christmas song, out, and I mean, I can't take much credit for the Minecraft Okie Dokie video, but all of those within 3 weeks, getting them out and organised was heavy, and that's why there's so many spelling mistakes in the Christmas video, because I was working like 48-hour shifts trying to get that out before Christmas. I could have got it out a bit later, like on Christmas Eve, and had more time to fix it, but it would have been Christmas Eve and no one would have watched it because it would have been too late. So yeah, that's why the 100k Q&A didn't happen. Not only that, but also I didn't get that many questions, and a good half, if not more than half of the ones I did get were ones that were already answered in the last Q&A. So Q&A, we'll get back to the Q&A format at some point, I'm sure. But the 100k one didn't happen. Sorry. So this is a bit I'm recording preemptively to cut in to cover the awkward transition between two moments, because that's how vlogging works. Ooh. Rewind to the last bit of news before I got segued. People ask me a lot where they can see me in the humanness. Humanness? This is why I should have notes. People ask me a lot where they can see me in person. I can announce my first proper appearance at a thing. NPC in Nashville this August 3rd, I want to say 3rd, I'm pretty sure it's 3rd. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be at NPC performing live and meeting whoever's there. You probably want to know what NPC is, so over to him.
Join all your favorite YouTube Nerdcore artists for a special one-night event August 3rd in Nashville, Tennessee. Tickets on sale now. Click the link in the description.
JT Music, Rocket Gaming,
Dan Bull,
Nerd Out Music,
Fable, Daddy Fat Snaps,
None like Joshua.
CG5 here.
Rustage,
Zach Boucher.
Game Boy Jones,
Video game rap battles.
CK9C, and
Elizabeth Ann.
Stupendium.
Divide Music.
Bone Cage.
Needs gaming.
Only 100 tickets available, so get them quick. Nerdcore PartyCon. See y'all there.
So Nashville, Tennessee, home of country music, but also Nerdcore now for a while. In August, I'm going to be there with a whole bunch of other cool people: Dan Bull, JT Music, Nerd Out, Rustage, CG5. Lots of cool people. Most of them cooler than me, but I'm not going to say which ones aren't. All the info you'll need if you want to come to that will be at the website down below if I've timed everything up right. I'm filming this about a week ahead of when I'm releasing it, which is about 5 days ahead of when they're announcing it officially, so timelines. That would have been a good spot to use the preemptive recording. Wasted it already. Third piece of news, probably less exciting in the grand scheme of things, but news nonetheless. Streaming. You may have noticed streaming stopped around December. I've had a very busy year, and that's partly because of what I said earlier about my work schedule now being sort of randomized, so it's impossible to plan anything ahead. I don't know what days I'm going to be available to stream right now, so I just can't so much. And I've been very busy working on a lot of big videos and things. There's one rendering right now, just over there.
Oh yeah, look at all them frames. Oh, lovely. All them lovely frames. Oh, yeah.
It's looking very good. Streams will be returning soon. Like I said, once my notice period at my job is finished and I'm full-time YouTube, I'll be able to get an actual schedule. And I'm shooting to have like 2 streams a week is the goal. I've got a load of new equipment. I've sort of in the break where I've not been streaming, I've been getting together a new streaming setup. I've got a new streaming capture rig, so you may have noticed when I played games that were quite graphically intensive before, we had frame rate issues. It's because my computer could play the game and it looked fine for me, but it wasn't good enough to both play it and encode and stream it at the same time. So though it was like 60 FPS for me, the internet, you guys got it at like 3 FPS. That won't be happening anymore. Fixed that. I've got some new lighting. You might notice the bright light. I mean, that is actually stream lighting, so that's going to look good. Streaming, it's coming back, and it's coming back most likely on a second channel. I now have a second channel that is not worth looking at because it's got nothing on it, but I've got it. I've got the name secured. So a second channel will be coming, which is where streams are going to happen, and any sort of B content. I might go back to doing some cover songs now and then. I used to enjoy doing those before the channel took off, but I don't think they really fit with the main channel anymore. So if I do some, there's like a side fun project, they'll go on the second channel. Any behind the scenes content or anything will go there as well after Patreon's had its sort of early look at it. Stupendium, it's called Stupendium. Keep your eyes peeled for it, because sometime in about a month, hopefully, I'll be making it live, making it into a thing that you can find. I need to do all the new graphics for it and things. I'm thinking purple. It's a nice complementary colour for orange. Colour theory. I think that's everything. I think I did the fan art in the opening skit, so a huge final thank you, really, to round the video off to all of you watching, everyone who's subscribed up there, who's liked, shared, commented, rung the bell, all the things I tell you to do at the end of every video. Thank you to every single one of you. Thank you to the folks at my work for being so supportive in this transitionary period between being a normal member of society and being a YouTuber. Scary, but it's exciting. Thank you to all the new YouTube friends I've made. I keep making new friends across on YouTube with other channels. I've been working with loads of cool new people. Hopefully some of that you will get to see soon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really need to find a new way to say thank you, because these milestone videos, if we're lucky, are going to keep happening. And I keep just saying, thank you. This is nuts. Ah! So, thank you. And to close it out, here's this. Hello, it's me. If I've done my job properly, you've just seen something absolutely hilarious. But rewind to now, because you probably want to see the real deal as well. It's the 12th of nothing, it's the 10th. It's the 10th of December 2018. A couple of days ago I put out number 76, my Fallout 76 song. I had a lot of fun making it. I haven't had a lot of fun playing it, but I had a lot of fun making the song. And I'm already hard at work on the next song, which should be a Christmas song if I can get it done in time for Christmas. Chances are this video won't be out before Christmas because I'll be working on that video instead. But here we are. You're all here to see this. Nice man came by my front door about half an hour ago and gave this to me, which is very exciting. And this is where I clam up for words, because I'm really bad at being on camera without a script. But I felt it would be more genuine if I didn't script this. So here we are, here's me, and here's this guy. So I guess I should probably open it. We hit 100,000 subscribers, if that wasn't obvious by this point, about a month ago, which is exciting. So let's open this up, and then we'll talk some more, shall we? Ooh. Right. Very gentle so as not to slice anything important. Well, if nothing else, it's very well secured. Just a smidge. Yeah. Ooh. Should I get like a close-up of this? Should I? I'm filming it all at quite a wide angle so you can see everything. Maybe I should. Haven't opened it yet. The lid's still closed. I'm back with a better camera. Couldn't find the GoPro, but I found this. That'll do. So we now have an unboxing cam. Cool. Where were we? should we open the box? That's the key part of an unboxing, isn't it? Opening the box. Still works. Good. Yeah. And there it is, my Foam Creator Award. Just kidding, that's just a piece of foam. Here it is. Oh, blimey. It is actually bigger than I mean, I can just see the paper right now. But it's bigger than I expected, actually. Shall I read this? I'll read this. I won't read this all on camera, but there's a nice letter you get with it. I won't read it aloud. But thank you very much, Susan, CEO of YouTube. But the big deal, I've not even seen the trophy yet, because I'm holding the paper up in such a way that it obscures my view of the trophy entirely. And there it is! Wow. That is genuinely significantly larger than I thought. I thought like the gold ones were about this big, and the silver ones were like A5. Wow, okay, that is big. Cut this stuff out. No one wants to see me fumbling with a box lid. Here we have it. Wow. And now, I totally dry up for words to say, look at that! Oh wow, that is so nice. I like the old award designs a lot, but this is so much nicer as well. Look at that. See my face in it. I've got to see my face on the internet every day. Now I can see it in the symbol I have that I'm on the internet. It's freestanding. Will it freestand? Yes, but in a way that makes me nervous. But a way that I think is fine, at least for the meantime. I'll probably need to find some way of keeping that a bit more stable. I'm not going to cry. And if I keep saying that, it'll be true. So I'm not going to cry. But this is a very special moment for me, and I'm sure for anyone that gets released, it's very special. But I have been, ever since they first announced these trophies, I was YouTubing before these existed. Way back. And when they announced these, I was like, wow, wouldn't it be amazing to have one of those one day? As I'm sure everyone who has a YouTube account feels. And you never think it's going to happen, but here it is. This past year has been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Because, well, because this stands as testament to that, doesn't it? We've gone from like 100 subs to 100,000 plus in just over 12 months, which is ridiculous. If you'd have told me a year ago that in a year's time I'd be here with one of these, having spent the last year building an amazing community of you guys out there on the internet, working with some amazing other creators who I never thought I'd get the chance to work with people out there wearing my face on hats and mugs. You don't wear mugs, but the point stands. And Patreon, the fact that there are people out there backing me on Patreon as well. It's absolutely crazy to think that this has gone from being a hobby to my life in the best way in the past year. And I don't want to sound like I'm boasting, because I worry that this is going to come off as me boasting. But honestly, it's hard to boast about, because the credit really goes to you guys. This wouldn't be happening without you. So sincerely, thank you to every one of you. It means a lot. It really does. But 2019 is going to be a big year. As of January, I don't know if you saw my last sort of my 100k update video, but as of January, this is my job now. I said that with an air of despair, didn't I? That wasn't the case. This is my job now. Seriously, this is my career now, making silly, fun videos for you guys. Truth is, I've always struggled knowing what I want to do. Because when I grew up, or when I was growing up, when I was a kid, I love to act, I love to sing, I like to write music, I love to perform, I love to draw and build and animate, and I never ever could settle on one of those things that I've bounced back and forth between them for years. I told myself I was going to go into filmmaking, and then ended up going into acting for a while, and then went back to filmmaking. And then when I came to applying for university, I just finished a music course, and I thought, no, actually, no, I'm not going to go with the music. I'm going to go do animation at university. And whilst I was at university studying animation, had an amazing time, but I got back into acting, and I started YouTubing properly there. And so I've bounced back and forth doing these different things for so long, and YouTube has come along and just unified them, because I can do all of them. This is the one job in the world where I get to do everything I love and I get to share it with people and they get to enjoy it, because that's what I love about this, about YouTube, about... So before I get too soppy, I'm going to sign off, but seriously, thank you. 2019 is going to be awesome. Thanks for joining me for the ride. I don't really have an outro, but bye.